This signal event of today was having Stephen Moray, the Director of Economic Development for the state, and Kurt Isink, the Workforce Development Executive, and they came and spoke to our group, to the Board of Regents, about the involvement between economic development, workforce development, and higher ed, and the interrelationship that must exist for us, meaning the state, to supply the workforce that we're going to need to supply in the coming year or two with this big, hopefully extraordinary boom in manufacturing and so forth. And then hopefully that will be a harbinger for something else in the future. And it was a very, very good dialogue. And it's the best between all of those facets. Economic development, workforce development, the governor's office, the four systems, and the Board of Regents. It's a wonderful time. There's a great deal of civil discourse, rational conversation, a great deal of respect for each individual entity's specific position and what their responsibilities are. And I'm excited about that. Higher ed is an essential part. The Board of Regents will be part of, should the legislation that we all hope will go through, the WISE plan, the monies and will be coming through the Board of Regents. There will be the opportunity to verify all of the things that are there. Huge responsibility for the Board of Regents, but in fact that's why it exists.
What is the outlook for jobs in Louisiana over the next several years, and what will that kind of an impact will that have on higher education?
Oh, I think it's extraordinary. The good work of the administration, Mr. Moray, Mr. Isink. It's going to cause, we'll be a little more focused. I think we've got a term, the gap, meaning what job types do we foresee for the future, and how many of those people, be there certificates or 2-year degrees or 4-year baccalaureate degrees, et cetera. Where are we? If we need 100 and we're only producing 50, obviously we need to focus on that. There'll be a specific focus, I think, in the near term over towards LCTCS because of industrial technology jobs that need to be there. Now, that will probably bubble on the front end, and then in a year or two it'll change and be something different because all of that needs support. This in no way means that all of a sudden we're more focused on certificates and so forth as opposed to baccalaureate degrees. That won't happen. That shouldn't happen, and it won't happen.
Are you encouraged by the potential that this offers over the next several years?
Oh, completely. And it'll be, again, the state will prioritize what's important, and what's important, in my view, is supplying to these industries Louisianians that have had a proper and valid education. Now, starting with some certificates all the way up through baccalaureate, all the way through post-baccalaureate.
If people have questions like more information about higher education in Louisiana, what should they do?
Get in touch with the Board of Regents. We have a very, very good website that will lead them through, or pick up the phone. And but the website will guide an interested person can find most of all this information. Is certainly obviously public. It's posted. It's current. If it isn't current, that's when I'd like to know about it.